February and March of 2025 are going to have some insanely big releases in terms of games, so I thought it'd be a good idea to make a tier list to see just how excited I actually am for each individual game and kind of rank it by excitement. So I thought it'd be best to do a tier list for this, just so, you know, we can actually get the right answers to whether or not is this game good or is it going to be shit? Who knows? But we're going to do this anyway just to see what happens. So the first game that's going to be ranked right now for me is going to be unfortunately the 2K25 games. It's the PGA Tour ones. I'm not excited. Not excited about it at all. Unfortunately, like it just doesn't fit for me right now. So I'm gonna have to put that in a D. Unfortunately, that's a D tier. It's not anything good. I'm not excited about it at all. The next one is Avowed. Now, Avowed does look like, you know, a return to form for Obsidian Entertainment. They're the guys that gave us Oblivion. So it looks like they're kind of going back to that sort of style, which isn't a bad thing. But on the level of excitement that I have for it right now, unfortunately, it's going to have to be a B tier for me. That's nothing against the game itself. It could blow my mind, but just for me, unfortunately, it's not up there. Like a Dragon, games have this sort of flair to them that they fit into this sort of niche that I feel as though is actually well deserved. Those games are actually quite good. And this one is for like a pirate, where you are now a pirate in the Caribbean, I think it is. That's pretty exciting in terms of, you know, being a pirate, and of course, you know, being part of the Yakuza franchise is actually quite good and quite goofy. I'll be honest, I am a little excited about it, so that'll go in the A tier for me. I'm pretty excited about it. Now, Kingdom Come Deliverance has just come out. I haven't played it. I also haven't seen anything on it. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing. But that being said, what I know about the game, and from the first game is quite intuitive, is quite good, is quite detailed. And apparently the second one is a follow-up to that. That has my excitement, so I'm going to have to put that in A tier. That's a very, very exciting game, so I'd be excited about that more than anything else. The next one is Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, that is a game, as a franchise, that I cannot seem to get into at all. I cannot seem to get into Monster Hunter Wilds, or just Monster Hunter in general. But Monster Hunter Wilds really, really has, for me, gotten me to that point where I am actually super excited about it. Super, super excited about it. So I'm actually going to put that up in S tier. So I'm actually excited for that. I'm excited for that. That's a very, very exciting game. Graphically, it looks incredible. It's a huge standout. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. The next one is Civilization 7. Now, I played Civilization 6, and I swear to you, dude, I tried so hard to get into this game. I just cannot do it. I cannot get into it. So it'll have to be a C tier. Not that it's a bad game. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm not a strategy sort of dude, so I can't really get into it. Moving into March now, we have a game called Split Fiction, which comes from the guys that created It Takes Two, which is fantastic, which is incredible game. Fantastic game. I highly, highly recommend it. So Split Fiction, oh yes, that is a game that is going in S tier. It is incredible. If it's a great successor to It Takes Two, it means it's gonna do well. And yeah, it has to be an S tier game. Assassin's Creed Shadows is next. Now, Assassin's Creed, yeah, it's had its ups and downs recently. This seems to be kind of stemming away from the niche as it was before, but at the same time, it's still falling into it as well. In terms of hype, for me, I'm very, very excited. I'm a big Assassin's Creed guy. I mean, I have an Assassin's Creed tattoo. So, you know, I am a bit of a fan. So I've obviously have some love for the franchise. So for me, I'll be honest about this one. I'm going to be really brutally honest. It's an A tier game that I'm excited about. I'm not putting it up there for S tier. I'm more excited for Monster Hunter and Split Fiction than I am for Assassin's Creed Shadows, which unfortunately is the reality of it. I don't want that to be the reality, but the game, unfortunately for me, just doesn't hit the mark for me. But I am obviously going to play it, but at the same time, it's not really doing it for me. And the last one is the first Berserker. There is a demo out for that game right now. I highly, highly recommend playing that demo before deciding to buy the game. It's quite difficult. It can be, but if you know the source material that's behind it, you should be excited. But for me personally, unfortunately, that has to go into B tier with Avowed. yes, the game looks quite good, it looks quite exciting, it's quite difficult and challenging, but it's just not for me, so it has to be a B tier. But look, that's it. That's the tier system that I have laid out for some of the biggest games that are coming out in February and March. There are going to be more games that are going to be coming out very soon. You know what? Hit subscribe, get onto the channel, be here. I'll cover as much as I can for them. I'll put out some reviews for them as well, just an overall consensus of how I feel about the game. But this is it. This is the excitement that I have for each game. I'm surprised myself about Assassin's Creed Shadows, but look, that's it. Unfortunately, there's nothing else really to say about that. But look, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the tiers. If you don't agree with them, you know what, let me know in the comments. Tell me off about them. I'd like to have a discussion about some of the games that you are excited about. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.